Hey guys, be sure to like and subscribe. Today we're going to do a video about if expats ever get bored in their new country. And we have our days, where we do get bored sometimes because, we have rain, tons of rain. Sometimes we get the rainy season, we're stuck in the house or whatever. But for the most part, for me, I stay busy. I have a hobby. I like to do my own thing, and I just try to get out and about as much as I can and travel and just get out in the world a little bit if I can. And I also have, I'm on the computer. I do a lot of different things on the computer. I'm always searching, researching, what have you, and it's just something I enjoy doing. And a lot of times with me, I have subscribers, so I answer my subscribers daily. But for the most part, most of the expats around here are pretty happy in their lives. A good majority of them, I won't say all of them. There are some that are miserable, and you could tell they're miserable, and you say hi to them, they won't even say boo back to you. They won't answer you. They because we're so used to running into some bad expats here that some people have just given up talking to any new expats, which I understand. But if somebody's being friendly to you, just be friendly back with them, and that's what I say. If somebody says hi to you, just say hi. If you don't really want to talk, just keep on walking. But for the most part, I try to be friendly with everybody I meet. I do run into a few people here that are kind of ignorant, but that's just life. I mean, you run into those back in the United States or whatever country you come from, especially in New England. I mean, if you're a conservative or a Republican in New England, you're a marked man with a target on your head. But anyway, there are days when we get depressed over here or whatever, and we want to, we could use some, friendship or something like that to go out and hang out with somebody, and some days there's just nobody available or whatever, and life is not like some of the vloggers present it to be online. And I tell people that all the time. I mean, these guys, they edit these films, and you get the vloggers down in Dumaguete. They call them the Epstein Island vloggers now. One of my subscribers called them that. I had a good laugh about that because they just keep on dragging out these girls on their videos and stuff like that, and they're showing these girls one after another, and they're calling them into their videos, and it's like, hey, look at this one here. Hey, can you talk on here for a second? How old are you? Are you single? It's like, enough. That's not what life is here. Most guys that come here, they're looking for just to retire, to settle down, just to have a good life, to be with their wife or girlfriend or whatever. A lot of guys are already married that are coming over here. I would say probably a good majority of the guys over here that are already over here are married. And they're living a decent life, But then you got the people like down in Dumaguete, and you probably have a few up. And actually, Angeles is actually pretty good as far as their vloggers, I must say. I mean, I see Philly in the Philippines there. He's pretty good. Most of the guys up there keep it pretty clean. It's just some of the people up there that I talk to up there. A lot of them are miserable in their lives from what I've seen. That's personal feelings from what I've heard from these people. I'm not sure why, but a lot of them seem like they're unhappy up there, whatever reason, And that's kind of an expensive place to live too. It's a little bit more expensive than most places. It's just a different world up there. And you got Cebu. You got those people down there. Cebu is a pretty hopping place, so it can keep you pretty busy down there. There's a lot of malls, a lot of things to do. There's beaches nearby, things like that. Where I live, excuse me. Where I live, it's nice. We have a nice area here, and we're close to everything, so we can pretty much go anywhere we want just by jumping on a bus, jumping on a jeepney, or jumping in a tricycle, and we can get there fairly fast. So we do not get really bored here per se. And like I said, make sure you guys, when you come here, you have a hobby. You got to have that hobby to keep you busy. And for you guys that are already here in country, if you guys could leave like in the comments section, like what you guys do for hobbies, give these new guys some ideas and stuff like that. Like, you know, a lot of you guys are really good at leaving good comments in there and stuff like that. And I'm really happy about that, because some of you guys that leave comments, it really helps these new guys out there that they need ideas. Because when you come over here, there's all different kinds of things you can do. You can do fishing over here, saltwater fishing. I'm not too sure about freshwater fishing around here, because most of the places around where I am, I wouldn't want to fish in the freshwater here. But there are places on the other islands that you can do freshwater fishing, and you could probably catch some really good fish there. But I've had people ask me about that. Metal detecting. I mean, metal detecting is a pretty big thing here with some expats, I've heard. On some of the islands, there's a lot of World War II artifacts left, things like that. Keeps you busy, you know. It's good. A lot of people do woodworking. We have some guys that come over here. They bring all their tools. They put them in a couple of balik buy-in boxes, and they take all their woodworking tools over here, and they do woodworking over here, or carving, or what have you. But they like to do that, you know. And those are the people that if you don't keep busy, guys, you're gonna get sick. Okay, I'm gonna warn you right now. You're gonna get sick, because if you're not active over here, you just waste away. You know, if you're just laying in bed and being lazy, or sitting around the house drinking all day, and you're not getting some sort of exercise, you're gonna get sick. Okay, because it's so easy to get sick over here because there's so many different bacteria. I mean, I went to the doctors today, and I stay up on my health. I try to get out and walk. I had a mosquito bite, or actually, I think it was from one mosquito. I had like 5 mosquito bites in a row. Okay, and what happened was, ever since I got those 5 mosquito bites, because they all turned red afterwards, they all got infected, my legs have been a mess. Okay, it started getting like these little red spots, then they started like getting infected, and I went to the doctors, and they said, oh, that's just eczema or something like that. And then I says, no, this is more than eczema, because my skin underneath was starting to get really, like my lower layer of skin was starting to get sore. And I found out I had cellulitis today, you know, and now they have me on an antibiotic regimen, and it's not a pretty thing. Let me tell you, it started getting really bad this week, and it's like took off. And I had a feeling that's what it was, but doctors kept saying, no, it's just eczema or psoriasis, Steve. Don't worry about it. Put lotion on it. And then my sister had mentioned that she thought it might be cellulitis, and ended up that's what it was. But these are the things you got to watch out for, guys, because you're gonna get sick over here. You're gonna, you know, these things happen to you, and if you get sick over here, guys, it's not good. It's not a pretty thing. You know, the doctors over here are not as good as back home unless you go to a good hospital. And I'm lucky that I have a decent doctor. I found a decent doctor, you know. And the other thing over here, guys, is having a dog. And you know, I have this guy right here, and he keeps me busy. You know, he's a friendly dog, and he likes to, you know, hang out with me and chill, and he keeps you company too. And you know, you can go for a walk with him. I take him down back or whatever. But like I said, guys, stay healthy and you won't get bored, you know. And I just want to do a short video about that today, okay? Because it's just something that a lot of people are asking me, you know, say, hey, Steve, do you get bored over there sometimes, you know? For me, doing the same routine every day is not always boring. And I get up and I kind of do my same routine, but I change up the other half of my day. So like, part of my routine is doing that walk every day. And I try to do that every day if I can, okay? That's key, is having like a routine here. Getting up in the morning, doing your exercise, whether it's a 10,000 step routine, or whether you're gonna be going to the gym or just go jogging or whatever, you need to get that routine going. And you know, like for me, I always wanted to read through the Bible in a year, and I just started that. And I'm not trying to get all religious here, I'm just saying. So what I did was I put on this app called Yearly, and I started doing that at the beginning of last month. And I'm going to go through the whole Bible like in a year, because I always wanted to do that. I've gone through the Bible before in probably less than a year by just reading through it, you know, starting at the beginning and ending at the end. But I wanted to do it this way because it's kind of different the way they do it. They take They have you reading from the New Testament and the Old Testament, and you do like a little bit of each every day. But I don't want to get into religion because I know a lot of you guys don't like talking religion, but that's part of my routine. And I like watching a certain couple shows every day, and that keeps me busy. And of course, I always have my research. I love researching things. I love also watching new YouTube videos. You know, there's a lot of people I follow out there. I watch this girl, her name's Wonder Hussy, and she's a really, you know, excellent YouTuber. And there's a couple of other ones out there. There's a guy up in Michigan I watch, and actually 2 people up in Michigan I watch, and excellent vloggers. Actually, I'm gonna do a video coming up soon with my favorite YouTubers, and I think I did one before, but I'm gonna do a new one because I've got a lot of new YouTubers that I follow, and there's some excellent YouTubers out there that a lot of people are missing out on, and I'd like to try to help these people out. I'm also gonna I'd like to push a couple of new up and coming YouTubers here in the Philippines that could use a little bit of help too, you know. And these people are putting out excellent videos, but they're just not picking up the subscribers, and they're not getting the views for whatever reason, and they should be. They really should be. And guys, like I said, if you guys have a great YouTube channel out there and you think it's worthy of being on YouTube, you can just drop a link in any of my comment sections, and usually I approve it, you know, and as long as it's not some spam or something like that, something stupid, you know, usually I'll approve it. Okay, just write who you are and put your link there, and 99% of the time I approve it. Okay, but anyway, guys, God bless, take care, and I hope you enjoyed today's video, and be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Thank you, guys. God bless.